Now, God didn't enter our lives to leave us as we are. God didn't take us even 20 years down the road to leave us as we are. Even though we've made much progress, and even though there was a lot of godly transformation that has already taken place in our lives, God says, I still want to take you further. I still want to take you deeper. I still want to take you higher. I still want you to experience more, because in God there's no limitation. God is very much in a season in our lives where there was a lot of shaking taking place. There was a lot of deconstruction taking place. There was a lot of things that has been removed from our lives, and some of us are still in that process, and that's a continual process. But some seasons are just much more intense than others. And this season is very much intentional, where God is removing things from our lives, because before He can rebuild anything in our lives, He first has to many times deconstruct things in our lives. And so He has to rebuild. He has to rebuild after a deconstruction has taken place. When we read the Word of God in Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2, the Word of God says, And so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to God because of all He has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind He will find acceptable. This is truly the way to worship Him. Wow. So this means a surrendered life, abandoned life in God, a life where we totally trust Him, a life where we ask God, God, I believe in you, but if there's any unbelief in me, please address this. Please help me to get this removed from our life. Because our greatest enemy, one of our greatest enemies, is unbelief. It's to know that God can do things in our lives, but we are sometimes asking the question, but will He do it for me? And the Lord will do it for anyone who believes. You see, the more unbelief we have, the more we allow, or the greater the risk is for the enemy to have his way in our lives. So God, we don't need we only need faith as small as a mustard seed, not as big as an avocado seed, as small as a mustard seed. That's the only faith we need to move mountains. And so all of us has got that kind of faith. The question is, how much unbelief do I carry around with me? And so we need to ask God, help me to get this unbelief out of my life, and believe that every word you've spoken over my life will come to fruition. Believe that you are leading my life. Believe that my steps are ordered by you. Believe that as I ask you, Lord, to reveal your secrets with me, that you do so. Believing that the Lord is speaking to us in the night season. Believing that the Lord is drawing me higher and deeper and closer to His heart and to His will and to His purpose. And believe that I can hear clearer. Believe that I can collect everything that Jesus has in His heart for me. Believe that He's holding my hand and walking with me on the face of this earth. And that every step I take is filled with destiny. Every step I take is filled with purpose. Every step I take is filled with significance. Every step I take has got intention in it, birthed by the Spirit of God, so that God can bring this transformation not only to my life, but to the environments that He's leading me into.